How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking on the special missions just released during the April celebration. These are special anniversary battle missions, these EX super missions. So we are taking down the 6 INT type mission here. We're going to run with a Realm of God setup. I've had a few different setups that don't require any of the new units, and this is, I think, the best setup you can run, just because you can kind of rely a little bit on dodge. There aren't very many tanks on the INT side that can handle Vegeta as he builds up, so we're running with this setup. So our main lead, as you saw, was the INT Resurrection of F Blues, while we do have a friend Fizz UI on the other rotation. So it does require a little bit of RNG, and obviously the offense is a little low on this team. So we are going to use an offensive item with the Bulma item here. So hopefully that's good enough to get us through. As you can see, right, we got some pretty big hitters here. We got INT UI, we got the ROF Blues Easy A. We got INT Zamas, who can do some decent chunk of damage. And then, of course, we got Fizz UI. But then it's kind of slim pickings after that, at least for the team. And so we're stuck using Anine, who we have here, who's just kind of dodge support. And then same thing with INT Vados for dodge support. So really they're just strictly here to hold that third slot for us, and hopefully proc the 70% dodge, which we did not do on that one. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's grab that. So we're basically never going to, so just so you're fully aware, like, we're never going to be able to float Fusion Zamos, and that is strictly because of that AoE there. Maybe fully built up he could tank it. I don't know. I don't really want to risk it. So we're just gonna roll with this and see how we do. There we go. We get another super here with UI Goku. So the main goal is just to stall until we get INT Future Blue Vegeta on rotation with this UI Goku, so we can do the active skill turn with him on rotation for that extra damage. And that should be enough to take down the boss. I don't know. I'm working out some kinks on a team that can no item this mission. I think there is one, but it does require new units. You basically need the new. I don't think it can be done without the Super Saiyan 4s, is what I'm trying to say. So, my thing is always to do these missions for you guys without any new units. So, that's kind of where we're at with that. However, I may still post a no item run with the Super Saiyan 4s and show you guys that mission. But again, if you were to trying to do this without them, it's probably not going to be able to be a no item. Because even with this, oof, wow, you know what? Honestly, that's pretty impressive. Vados living that pre-super. Honestly, I'll give her that. I'll give her that. There we go. And actually, that helps us out because now we transform a turn early with INT UI, and now we can, one, start stealing better damage, and two, start stacking a little bit faster here. So do. See, if I put Blue Vegeta in the third slot, not only is he going to do more damage, but obviously he's going to be supporting. Do I do that, or do I keep the blues on? I mean, I know I want to get that final turn with... But, yeah, you know what? We're probably going to have to push Vegeta into the third slot. We'll go with our original plan here. Yeah, okay, let's move him over. There we go. All right, yeah, so we'll stick with the original plan. So, Int UI's got guaranteed dodge this turn, so we can safely put him in slot 1. Let's do that. Let the blues build up a little bit more. Now, thankfully, Vegeta does not double super like Goku does, so we only have to worry about that singular super there. So that's nice. There we go, we get an additional... There we go, so 53 million. So, I mean, Int UI it will probably help us out a lot in terms of damage. He's not going to be the big damage dealer for us, but he's going to help her out, right? Because, I mean, there it is. That's 100 mil right there on Vegeta. Okay, well, maybe not when we don't crit. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we did about 100 mil between all of the attacks here. That's nice. And then now we got the blues getting a little bit more build up here for us. There we go. Excellent. All right, we get another super 63 million. Okay, so this is going to put us in a nice place when we transform Vegeta on the next turn. Although I would have preferred some more stacks. We'll take what we can get here. There we go. We get the dodge and then blue Vegeta. Hopefully, all right, good damage off of the blue Vegeta there. We like that. Don't like not getting crits, though. Definitely don't like that. 63 million. Okay, so, I mean, honestly, the turn's pretty good. It's a pretty solid turn. Next turn is going to be a little tricky, though, I think. Excellent. Okay, but we do get the giant form with Anin. So that puts us in a good spot there. And because now we don't have to worry about a super on this turn. We only have to deal with the normals, which I think we could still deal with the normals pretty well here. Alright, so we're... Yeah, let's grab that. I doubt she's going to be doing much damage, but we'll just grab what we can. Hopefully Enzamas will still change the orbs here. There we go. So hopefully when we... I'm not sure if he'll change. I think he still changes after we exit Giant Form. He should still change the orbs again. So that way we can get his 24 key. There we go. Perfect. And then all we'll need to do is dodge whatever attacks are in slot 3. This is perfect. Okay. Alright, this is working nice. And we've done a solid chunk of damage too. Because looking at the damage here, we've got him about half HP, maybe a little bit more, 60%. There we go. We get another turn with Anin. So hopefully we don't... hopefully we get rid of the AoE, because that would be the only thing I'd be concerned about here on this turn, is if we don't get rid of it. But I'm pretty sure we will, since we're Giant Form. I'm pretty sure Giant Form gets rid of the AoEs, but I feel like I've had some instances where it doesn't. So hopefully we're okay. There we go. Perfect. Oh, jeez. We actually got a third turn here. I did not expect that. Okay. Well, let's grab that. Let's grab that. And let's take that. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a long-wasted thing. I hate when we get all 3 turns of Giant Form. We don't need all 3 turns of Giant Form. I mean, turn 1, same effect as turn 3, especially because, like, Giant Forms nowadays just really aren't doing the kind of damage they used to. I kind of like these ones, like the Goma or the Goku, who are just guaranteed. It's 1 turn only, and then you move on. Okay, excellent. So we exit out of giant form, and there is no AoE. Perfect. So now we just got to make sure that we can live normals, I guess. Let's do the... Okay, so we do still have the item active. Right, hopefully this works out. There we go. Get a nice little heal here. Okay, and then let's grab that. Perfect. All right, we get a dodge. We get a dodge. So not going to EX super here. Not that it's that big of a deal, although it would have been some extra damage. As like, we at least dodged the attacks, and that was kind of what was important. Getting that 70% chance to dodge. Get an additional super. All right, so now we just need to make sure that the next turn we are free and clear. All right. Okay, perfect. So now, next turn we'll have that blue Vegeta coming on, and we will be able to... We'll be able to finish this. Yeah, there we go. We get another super. All right, look at him go. Perfect. All right, 10 million on a knee, not bad. And lucky us, we have an open third slot. We don't even have to worry about her taking any attacks. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that super is in slot 1. Let's go ahead and... Oh, okay, I guess it's still active. Let's grab that with UI Goku. So we're gonna have to prey on his dodge here this turn. We'll grab that. There we go. We'll get 4 orbs. Perfect. And then we float off the Vados. So we just need Vados to dodge the AoE and dodge the normals. There we go. We do dodge the super, and we are on a solid road to the finish line here. There we go. Additional super. Okay. Where are my crits at? Where are my crits? We got 1. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Those crits really hurting us. Okay, 48 million on the blue Vegeta. Look at that. We are making good progress here. All we need to do is have Vados clutch it up at the end, and we got this. That's it. That's all it takes. It is. Perfect. All right, so we dodged the AoE, and now we just got to dodge the 3 attacks there in the third slot. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, it's 2. Oh, no, it is 3. Yeah, there we go. We dodged all 3. Perfect. And that's it. This game over. That's a good game. We got it. We got it. There we go. All right, and just for good measure, we'll use the second Bulma item. All right, and we'll get this over and done with. So it's definitely really challenging, this mission, especially if you don't have any of the new units. Okay, not a whole lot of damage on that, but I wasn't expecting damage there. All right, and then let's move the Vegeta here. Oh crap! You know, we should have put the other blue Vegeta in the third slot. Oh well. Okay, there we go. So I'm not gonna... I want the extra support. So I'm not gonna risk putting Fusions and Moss in slot 1, even though it would be better for Lynx for the blue Vegeta. I think we just do this, and we make sure we get the guaranteed victory here. we go, and one more. And it's done. There we go. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is 6 INT types versus the Daima Vegeta Special Battle 11th Anniversary fan missions. These are kind of cool missions. There's a lot of cool ones. I'll definitely be pushing out the videos periodically throughout the week for the various different missions, but I know this one was probably a big sticking point for a lot of players. That and probably the using the N or R type characters. So we'll definitely get those videos out. Like I said, it's probably possible to no item this if you have the Majin Vegeta set up and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, but if you don't have them, it's a bit of a struggle. So as you can see here, right, this is a team we built that is probably one of the safer ways to get this done. So guys, that's it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team did you run to get the 6 INT type mission. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.